Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would everyone please rise, remove your caps, face the east end of the field as Troop and Pack 88 raise our flag, and our EA pep band under the direction of Nathaniel Waymeyer and Deb Wyatt play our national anthem. welcome to Kyle Field at M. David Palmero Stadium for tonight's 275 Conference Championship game between the visiting Platte Valley football team and your East Atchison Wolves. East Atchison is a proud member of the Missouri State High School Activities Association, and we remind all spectators that this game is competitive, but it is also an educational experience for all our players and our students. Let's continue to show respect and sportsmanship throughout this contest. Refrain from negative cheers, chants, or behavior. We welcome Platte Valley and wish all players good luck in tonight's contest. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, the defensive starters for Platte Valley. A sophomore, defensive end number 2, Justin Miller. At cornerback, a junior, number 3, Aiden Blackford. At linebacker, a senior, number 7, Carter Luke. At linebacker, a junior, number 8, Brandon McQueen. At defensive end, a sophomore, number 15, Leland Otto. On the defensive line, a senior, number 54, Jackson McCrary. On the defensive end, a senior, number 56, Trevor Weir. And a defensive lineman, a senior, number 85, Wyatt Miller. Platte Valley is coached by Johnny Silkin. And now let's get on our feet and meet tonight's starting lineup for your East Atchison Wolves. At running back, a senior, number 3, Jarrett Spinato. At quarterback, a sophomore, number 5, Blake Simmons. At tight end, a sophomore, number 12, Owen DeRozier. At running back, a senior, number 14, Braden Gray. At guard, a junior, number 24, Colin Headland.
There's always a
At
headline.
tight end, a junior, number 32, Trent Kingery.
There's always a sheep or a Stanberry.
At guard, a senior, number 50, Charlie Litterberry.
Yep.
And at center, a freshman, number 87, Kate Johnson. And the rest of your East Atchison Wolves. The Wolves are coached by Aaron Behrens, assisted by Nate Jeter and Dustin Piper. Tonight's officials, referee Tyler Doral, umpire Scott Dixon, linesman Charles Nance, line judge Brian Brashears, and back judge Kelly Kohler. Instagrams, emails, phone numbers, unavailable.
No, he's on D and we couldn't hear you on either. I could try putting on the extendy thing, but I thought we'd be close enough.
Platte Valley wins the toss, elects to receive. The Wolves will kick out, defend the east goal.
And we are live here from Tarkio, Missouri. Platte Valley taking on East Atchison here. Should be a fun one here for the 275 conference title, of course. Should be a fun one, though. Platte Valley come today 7-1. The only loss, a 2-point loss at Albany earlier this year. East Atchison, a perfect 8-0 on the season. Should be a lot of fun in this one. Just try to share the broadcast out. You guys will do that as well. Share it on Facebook or Twitter, whatever you want to do there. We want to share this, get as many people watching as possible for this knockdown, drag-out fight in the 275 conference. And of course, we will have East Atchison and Platte Valley. East Atchison will kick off to start this football game. Let's get this coloring in right here. So East Atchison will kick off, and they will be kicking off left to right here
Number 3,
to start this ball game.
to kick for the Wolves.
Spinato to kick off for East Atchison.
Miller.
As we are ready to go to the 275 conference
And
title
Richardson
game.
back deep to receive.
Richardson back deep for Platte Valley. It'd be a high kick and into the end zone for a touchback. First and 10
Ball sails
from
into
the
the end zone
15
for a
starting
touchback.
here for Platte
Platte
Valley.
Valley will begin first down and 10 from their own 15.
When we look here, starting lineups for each one of these teams. Platte Valley, the starting lineups for their defense at least here. Their offense up here first, but Justin Miller, Aiden Blackford, Carter DeLuke, Brandon McQueen, Lee Lenato, Jackson McCrary, Trevor Weir, and Wyatt Miller. Also a quick happy birthday shout out to both Jackson McCrary and Trevor Weir. Both turning 18 today. As we're getting ready here for the first play from scrimmage. High formation here for Platte Valley. 4-man line for East Atchison. Can hand off the right side for Luke. Not much going there against that East Atchison defensive front. Need a 2 on the play.
Luke on the carry. Tackled by the defensive line.
Carter's missed the last few weeks. He got hurt in that Albany game. It'll be second down and 8 coming up here for Platte Valley. McQueen split out to the left, still I formation. One tight end close on the right side. 4-man front for East Atchison, ball to 17. Handoff, left side, it's Luke. Luke in the open field to the 30, to the 40, 35-30, Spinato chasing. Spinato is going to bring him down inside the 20. Carter Luke with a big run. Spinato with a touchdown saving tackle. And just like that, second play of the game, down to the other 15. That will be a first down brought to you by Nucor LMP. Not many guys are going to be able to chase down Carter Luke, and Spinato, one of the fastest kids in the state, is able to on that one. Again, that first down brought to you by Nucor LMP out of Maryville, Missouri. As Platte Valley comes back to the line, 2 tight ends in tight. Now they're going to spread it out. 2 receivers to each side. Luke on the sideline now. Blackford and shotgun. Blackford trying to keep it himself, and a stoppage here. Maybe we have a false start. One of the receivers on the outside maybe moved a little bit early for Platte Valley. They got either Miller or McCrary out on the right side. They got for a false start.
First down 15.
So first and 15 coming up here for Platte Valley from the 20-yard line, still in the red zone. Also Bramer, Anthony's over there in Bramer. He has a little bit of cell service. It is 6-0 Bramer in that one, first minute of the ball game. Platte Valley shifts from spread to inside here, I formation. Handoff from McCrary off the left side. He'll be taken down after a short gain. Nice tackle there by Braden Graves.
McCrary, the middle. Litherberry and Graves.
Litherberry also there on the stop. Litherberry leading the state in tackles this year.
4, second down.
4. As Litherberry well over 110 tackles this year through 8 games. He's been very good at middle linebacker just for East Atchison, filling in for the graduate Kalen Merriweather, who's playing at Williams Jules this year. I formation. Luke back in at tailback for Platte Valley. Luke will get the handoff off the right side, and he's got nowhere to go. Excellent job there on the right side of the defensive line there. Headland and Litherberry on the stop. Also, it looks like Klosik also over there.
Third down.
Not much running room there for Luke on that carry. No gain on the play. This will bring up third down and 11 for Platte Valley. Nottoway Valley up 8-0 on South Holt right now early on. A big touchdown run by Clay Hansen. Shout out to my mom for the update. Two receivers to each side, going to bring a man in motion. Blackford back to pass, under pressure. Ball comes out, ball is loose, and they blew it dead. They blew it dead. Coach Barron's on the far sideline, not happy.
Blackford sacked. Fumble on the play.
There's a whistle down. The refs are conferring here. He was about to be sacked, and the ball came out. See what the official call is here. It is East Atchison ball. An obvious recovery, the whistle blown dead.
Changeover on the turnover. Wolfswood ball.
So that was Blackford back to pass. He was sacked and lost the ball on a fumble. It was recovered by...
Fumble recovery by number 45, Klosik.
Klosik with the recovery for East Atchison right at the 21-yard line. So first and 10 coming up here for East Atchison after the fumble. And they're conferring here. Might be an inadvertent whistle call. There's a little bit of discussion on the field right now. Coach Barron's pleading his case. Silkett has already did his case. Silkett, I think, is wanting an incomplete pass. Barron's and East Atchison wanting a fumble here. And while they get this all sorted out in the field, we're going to take a quick break. Look at our sponsor here at Missouri and Football Facebook Live. As they're still on the field debating here real quick, the markers are back at the original line of scrimmage there. And we're going to see what the official call is here. We're going to remove the last play here from the stats. I think they're just going to rule this as Nope, they are ruling this as a sack fumble. So that is the official call, sack fumble back to the 21, East Atchison ball on the recovery. Klosik with the recovery for East Atchison.
Chains are not set.
So we're going to get this all reset here and see what's going on here exactly. But first and 10 from right about the 21-yard line for East Atchison is going to be the official ruling here in this one. Again, we had 9:30 to go in this first quarter. 0-0 score here. East Atchison first drive of the game. Update down south, Lockwood, they were up 7-0 on Ridge Hill in that one so far. East Atchison first play, up the middle, off the left
Simmons
side.
On the quarterback.
Simmons with the keeper.
Tackled by number 2, Miller.
Miller on the stop.
Gain of about 3.
Ball
Second
up
down.
to the 23-yard line, gain of a couple. Second and about 8 coming up here for the Wolves. Simmons with that last carry. North Andrew up 8-0 on Southwest Livingston early on in that 275 GRC crossover game. And not much there for Simmons.
Simmons.
Quarterback keeper's going to lose a couple. Good play there by Miller.
Again,
for Platte
number
Valley.
2.
Justin
Miller on that tackle. Loss on the play, it'll be third down.
Loss of 1 back to the 22-yard line. And that'll bring up third down and 9 for East Atchison against this Platte Valley defense, which has been very good this year. I know the points per game isn't great, but a lot of the games have been pretty much over at halftime. JB gets coming in like a couple touchdowns. This is a very good Platte Valley defense. Spinato, carry, off the right side. He'll be taken down by a couple of Platte Valley defenders.
Tackled by number
McLean, the
3,
first man there.
Blackford.
He's also going by Lee Donato.
It's going to bring up 4th down and about 2.
Donato gets up to the 28-yard line, gain of 6 on the play.
4th down and 3.
4th and 3 coming up here for the Wolves inside their own 30 at the 28-yard line. Double wing here, almost dropping into the offsides. Simmons keeps it himself, and he's going to be able to get up across the 30 and have enough for a first down.
Drives forward. That's good enough for an EA Wolves.
So he gets up to the 32-yard line, gain of 4 on the play. 1st and 10 brought to you by Nucor LMP. So 1st and 10 for the Wolves. Wing right formation. Graves going to be in motion. Now wing left. Smano the tailback. Smano pitch left side. Tries to cut it upfield. He does. Gets by one man. McCrary's going to be able to bring him down as he crosses the 35.
Left side. Number 54. McCrary on the initial hit. Gain of 3, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 coming up here for the Wolves. Nice run for Spinato up to the 35. Good open field tackle by McCrary. And ball up the middle. Nowhere to go there this time. Good rally by the Platte Valley defense. Simmons and the keeper going to lose a couple.
Stops him for a loss of about 2.
Back to the 33-yard line. 3rd and 9 incoming for East Atchison. So 3rd down and 9 coming up here for the Wolves. Ball at the 33-yard line. 4-man front for Platte Valley. Simmons back to pass. Looking across the middle. It's going to be up, deflected, and incomplete. He was looking for DeRozier. McCrary there in coverage made the hit.
Simmons pass
Luke also
intended for DeRozier falls incomplete. 4th down.
Yes, he was looking for DeRozier on that one over the middle. Would have been enough to make it 4th and short. Therefore, I think it would still been short of the first down marker, but it made it 4th and manageable. Now, 4th and 9. They're in punt formations. Canado the punter. Still dangerous there for a fake. High snap goes over his head. Spinato trying to get to the outside. He does. McCrary trying to chase him down before he gets to the first down marker. We'll see where he went out of bounds. Up to the spot, and he's going to be out of bounds just across midfield. He'll be just short of the first down marker. Good effort, extra effort there for the Platte Valley defense.
He stepped out of bounds before the yard to gain.
Ball is at the 39-yard line of Platte Valley. The turnover on downs after the high snap, attempted fake by Spinato.
At their own 39-yard line.
Warwick up 6-0 on Santa Fe early on in that one. Here, McCrary, inside handoff off the right side. He can get to the midfield, and that's it.
Shot play to Luke up the middle.
That is McCrary with the carry.
Take that back. That was 54 McCrary.
Gain of 1 on the play.
The Wolves.
2nd and 9. Lockwood now up 14-0 on Rich Hill. Down south. Blackford is the quarterback keeper, gets across midfield up to the EA 38-yard line.
On the tackle.
Hedlund on the stop for East Atchison. Ball back in the EA territory. I formation here for Platte Valley just across midfield. Play clock winding down on the 14. 4-man front for East Atchison. Play action. Blackford under pressure. Ball comes out this time. Ball still loose. Clausen's going to recover it. He's inside the 20. Ball fumbled again, and Platte Valley has it. And that's a recovery by Platte Valley and a new set of downs. That's a heads-up play there by Landon Wiederholt with the recovery. So this is going to be a fun one to score in the stat books. Aiden Blackford with a fumble.
Fumble on that sack.
Recovered by Clausen.
Picks up the fumble.
He advanced it to the Platte Valley 16-yard line.
At the end of that run, Platte Valley will recover, retain possession.
And then we add another fumble, this time by Clausen, recovered by Wiederholt. That's going to look really weird in the stats here later on, but it's going to be 1st and 10 here for Platte Valley at their own 16-yard line. So 1st and 10 now for Platte Valley after the back-to-back fumbles. Bramer is up 14-0 on North Shelby after a 27-yard touchdown run by Jordan Haley. I formation, Luke off the left side, will be taken down. Clausen on the stop. Spinato also jumping in there.
Carry. Weston Clausen first to contact. Gain of 1, second down 9.
Up to the 17-yard line. Gain of 1 for Platte Valley. Santa Fe now leading Oric 8-6 early on in that one. Oric undefeated and the number 7 team in the state. Looking at the number 1 seed in district number 3 going into next week. Little option play here. Blackford's going to keep it. He's going to be swung down near the 19-yard line.
To Luke, Colin Hedlund.
Hedlund on the stop. Up to the 19, gain of 2.
That was Blackford on the carry. Colin Hedlund on the tackle will be 3rd down.
3rd down and long, coming here 3rd and 7 for the visitors in Platte Valley. Two receivers to each side here for Platte Valley, and the shotgun is Blackford. 4-man front for East Atchison. Man in coverage across the board. Looking deep, has a man over the middle. It's McQueen. McQueen makes 1-man miss, get across the 30 and pushed out of bounds. Good reception there by McQueen. That's Murray in coverage. And Platte Valley coming out with a little bit of spread concept there on 3rd and long.
Justin Miller on that
and they get up to the 30-yard line of Platte Valley.
Out of bounds,
of East
so
Atchison.
that's a 1st down for Platte Valley.
1st and 10. Drexel up 6-0 early on versus St. Paul Lutheran. I formation. Blackford keeps it himself, and he's going to pitch it last second to Litherberry, and he's going to be dropped by Spinato out to Luke with the carry.
Spinato makes the tackle for a loss. 2nd down.
Loss of a couple back to the 32-yard line on the option play. East Atchison's defense flying around there. You have the 2 plays that are big so far, the big Luke run where Spinato saved a touchdown, and the big pass play there on 3rd down to get Platte Valley across midfield, but East Atchison's defense playing pretty good so far here early on versus the visitors in Platte Valley. Again, 6-0 down south with Drexel leading St. Paul Lutheran in a top 10 matchup, or the top 10 matchup of the week. Still T formation. Luke, handoff off the left side, he's going to bounce it to the outside, and he's going to be chopped down by Spinato. He gets up to about the 25-yard line.
Legs and bring him down.
Nice tackle by Spinato.
Brings up 3rd down and around 6 yards.
They're going to bring it up to the 35, 3rd and 5 coming up. 3rd down and 5 coming up here for Platte Valley. Update, towards the end of the 1st quarter, Mound City 6, Rockport 0. T formation here again for Platte Valley. 3rd down and 5. Blackford, Hedlund, trying to chase him down. McCrary's going to make the catch, make a guy miss, get up the sideline, have enough for a 1st down. Good play there by both Blackford and McCrary to pick up the 1st down.
On the tackle, but it's good enough for a 1st down.
Litherberry on the stop, gets it into the 16-yard line. Need the 20, got the 16. That's a 1st down brought to you by Nucor LMP out of Maryville, Missouri. Also a little bit of an area score there for 11-man Maryville up 14-0 on Lafayette. No big surprise in that one. Lockwood, they're up 20-0 on Rich Hill. Still 1st quarter in that one. 2 receivers to each side here. McQueen and Otto to the left. Blackford, keeper, off the right side. He'll be tripped up by one Wolves defender and taken down by another.
Up by Tate Johnson.
Johnson, the first man there. Klossick also there on the stop for East Atchison.
Gain of about 5, second down.
This is going to get up to about the 14-yard line. Gain of 2 on the play. We'll call it the 13. Gain of 3. Second and 7. Man, he is so far off the middle line. I formation here for Platte Valley. McCrary up the middle and nowhere to go. EA all over Jackson McCrary on that one. Headland, one of the first guys there for East Atchison.
Third down.
Also, like Tate Johnson was in there on that stop as well, along with Klossick. Back to the 14-yard line, loss of 1 from McCrary on the fullback dive. Oric up 14-8 now on Santa Fe. 62 points in that one. Oric is a pretty good offense. Defense still a little bit to be desired. Blackford under pressure, looking to take off now, and he's going to be taken down. Litterberry on the stop there for East Atchison, also joined by Braden Graves.
It'll be 4th down. When we come back, that is the end of the first quarter of
So
play.
into the first quarter, ball back to the 16-yard line. It'll be 4th and 10 here. We'll take a timeout. We'll go to the second quarter next here on Missouri 8-Man Football Facebook Live.
A reminder to all the fans on the hill, there will be someone coming around to collect your money and or flash your conference badge at them, please. Thank you.
And we are back here for the second quarter. Looking at the scoreboard update from around the state from the scores we have so far. It is Mound City 6, Rockport 0 into the first quarter there in Mound City. Oric up on Santa Fe 14-8. North Andrew up on Southwest Livingston 22-0 still in the first quarter. Last time we saw Drexel up on St. Paul 6-0 first quarter. And Lockwood leading Rich Hill 20-0 in that one.
Before down to 10
into the first quarter, it is 0-0. We got a 4th and 10 come up here for Platte Valley at the East Atchison 16-yard line. Been a defensive battle here so far. Need to get down to the 6 for a first. Luke the tailback, one receiver out to the right side. Blackford back to pass, looking for the end zone. Has a man up and intercepted by Spinato. He'll be pushed out of the end zone.
That ball was intercepted.
So he stepped out of bounds there, so it's going to be a touchback there. So the interception by Spinato. And that'll bring the ball out to the 15-yard line. So 1st and 10 for East Atchison after the Spinato interception. Update, St. Paul Lutheran 8, defending state champions Drexel 6 there. That is still in the first quarter. Jaden Maggart, 11-yard touchdown run for the Saints. Shotgun here. Handoff Spinato. Off the right side, makes a man miss. Cuts it back up the middle, and he'll be stopped at a short gain near the 20-yard line.
Number 15, Otto.
Neal and Otto on the stop for Platte Valley. Ball up to the 20-yard line. Gain of 5 for Spinato. Spinato, one of the more electric players in the state. And here, Platte Valley on defense, 4-man front for the visitors. Handoff up the middle, begin at 3 or 4 yards here for Graves.
Tripped up by number 7, Carter Luke.
Luke on the stop that time for
Third down and short.
Platte Valley, gain of 4 up to the 24-yard line. 3rd and 1 coming up here for East Atchison. Again, Spinato on the year, coming in today, 949 yards rushing and 20 touchdowns, also 190 yards receiving and 5 touchdowns on the season. So he's got a grand total of 1,100 yards and 31 touchdowns for the Wolves, with a couple of defensive scores for him as well. And Graves with the handoff up the middle. He might lose a yard. Excellent play by the Platte Valley defense.
Number 15.
Otto on the stop.
On the initial hit, it will be 4th down and a yard.
So Graves, no gain on the play. We'll bring up 4th and a yard for the Wolves from their own 24. After the interception by Spinato on 4th down. Lockwood 27, Rich Hill 0. Lockwood trying to win their 7th straight game after dropping their first 2 to start the year, looking to lock up that 3 seed in district number 1. Quarterback sneak up the middle by Simmons, and he's going to have enough for a first down. As he gets across the 25. They're going to mark that at 26. Needed 1, gain 2. That's going to be a first down by the Wolves.
You got it.
Brought to you by Newport L&P. So 1st and 10 come up here for Platte Valley, for East Atchison. Platte Valley here on defense. As Orrick now up 22-8 on Santa Fe. Xander Stevenson with his 11th interception of the year. This one was a pick 6 there for the Bearcats. Spinato, Wildcat, keeper off the left side. He's going to be dropped by a couple of defenders there. Looks like Weir and McCrary on the stop.
Number 54.
2 birthday boys.
Second down.
Gives Spinato a big hit off that left side. He's going to gain a couple up to the 29-yard line. Gain of 3. 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Wolves. Just under 9 minutes to go in this first half. Still tied at 0. Top 6 matchup here in Tarkio. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle for Graves, and Carter Luke in a linebacker blitz drops him for a loss.
For a loss by number 7, Carter Luke.
Yeah, dropping back to loss of 2, back to the 27. Inside the 27, about loss of 2.5 on the play for Graves. Into the first quarter between Stewartsville and DeKalb. It is DeKalb 6, Stewartsville Osborne 24. After this play, we'll get an update from South Fulton, Nottoway Valley. Simmons, back to pass, under pressure, looking, up the sideline to Graves. He's going to be tackled by Luke, just short of the first down marker. They're going to get to the 35-yard line. Good play there by Simmons to find Graves up the sideline. Be a gain of 8 on the play.
Be 4th down and short.
Another 4th and 1 coming up here for East Atchison. Another long touchdown run by Clay Hansen, and Nottoway Valley up 16-0 on South Holt. Wing right here, Spinato the wing. And we're a timeout by East Atchison. We'll take one with them. 7:31 to go in the first half. Still tied here at 0. A little bit different than the Pattinsburg-Albany game last night on Albany TV. But we'll be back after a timeout here on Missouri 8-Man Football Facebook Live.
This Sunday, October 23rd at the Fairfax United Methodist Church. From 11:30 a.m. to 1, we'll have free will donations, and all proceeds go towards the WEE projects. It will have ham, cheesy potatoes, green beans, rolls, salads, drinks, and desserts. Carry-out meals may be picked up starting at 11. It is open to the community, and there will be an auction. Nothing says small town like a ham dinner and basket auction in Fairfax. Thank you.
We're back here for the timeout. We'll have a 4th and 1 come up here for East Atchison. Last time they ran the quarterback sneak. We'll see if they run that again here on 4th and 1. North Andrew now up 30-0 on Southwest Livingston. No surprise there. North Andrew is going to be the number 1 seed in District 4 going to the playoffs. Here, 4th and 1. Quarterback keeper. And it's a scrum. They're going to have a push forward there at the last second.
Simmons, quarterback sneak, pushes
and
the ball.
Simmons should have enough for a first down. He's right at the 36-yard line. Let's say they officially marked this.
And that's good enough for an EA Wolves.
And here's the first down up to the 26. Up to the 36, sorry.
First down, Wolves.
Needed a yard, got a yard there for quarterback Blake Simmons. The first down brought to you by Nucor LMP. First and 10, wing right, Spinato the tailback, Graves the wing. Pitch out to Spinato on the right side. Spinato trying to get to the outside, avoids Weir, gets across the 40 and up to about the 36-yard line. Excellent running by Jarrett Spinato.
Aiden Blackford.
Blackford with the stop for Platte Valley. Gets up to the
8 yards, second down.
He gets to the Platte Valley 36. Going to bring up second down and 2 for the Wolves. Into the first quarter, Bramer 22, North Shelby 8. As North Shelby started the year 6-0, in danger of losing their 3rd straight game to end the season going into district play. Lockwood, they were up 34-0 on Rich Hill. Stop here. I think we have a false start.
There's a flag on this play. False start called against the Wolves.
So false start against East Atchison.
Remains second down.
We'll push it back to the EA 39-yard line. So back across midfield. Into the first quarter, it is Nottoway Valley 16, Southold 0 over in Oregon. Second down and 7 coming up here for East Atchison. Spinato in motion, now the wing on the left side. And Simmons going to keep it himself. No, he gave it to Graves.
Braden Graves keeps the ball on the option
He powers forward back up to the 36-yard line.
Brought down by the defensive line of Platte Valley.
Picking up the
But he gets
yardage
down
from
to
the
third
false
down
start.
short.
Third down and 2 coming up for EA. Third down and 2. Shotgun, wing on the right side. Spinato, keeper, up the middle, breaks one tackle, and he's going to have enough for a first down. So he goes to the 35, up to about the 32-yard line.
Brought down by McCrary.
As Spinato with the carry.
For EA Wolves.
Up to the 32, gain of 4, needed 2. Into the first quarter, Archie up 22-0 over Liberal. Their quarterback, Briar McIntyre, not playing today, nursing a knee down there, so he is out. As Caden Sutton there stepping in with 3 touchdowns in that first quarter. Rushing touchdown, a punt return, and a pick 6. But here, little option play, little ball behind him. Ball was still loose, and they're going to blow it dead.
Go, 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 go!
Luke is still running down the sideline.
Ball was whistled dead.
Ball was whistled dead there. They said Spinato recovered it. We've had a couple of quick whistles here early on in this one. They're still trying to figure out here. They're saying black ball. Black was down as to the official call. They got to stop blowing the whistles so damn early. Good grief. Let the ball play out.
There'll be a loss on that play. It'll be second down.
And they're going to officially say that he was down when he recovered it, when he rolled over is the official call. Ball back to the 36-yard line, loss of 4. Johnny Silken not happy on the sideline. A couple of early whistles on both teams here. We thought they had a scoop and score fumble recovery. Simmons, back to pass, looking over the middle. It's going to be intercepted by Blackford. Blackford coming back the other way, up the sideline to the 40, to the 35-30, to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Platte Valley.
Interception.
It is a pick 6 as Simmons overthrows his receiver and it's returned back for a touchdown.
The interception for the touchdown.
Aiden Blackford, roughly a 65-yard pick six. Ball was at the 36-yard line there at the snap. I think he cut around the 25 or so. But a big pick six there for Blackford. And that's our first points of the game. That touchdown brought to you by Ray County Stone, a Greer family business in Richmond, Missouri, a proud sponsor of the Oric Bearcats. Two receivers to each side here. Luke going to come in motion right to left. Looking for the back corner of the end zone. Up and caught for two. That is Justin Miller with the reception. And just like that, Platte Valley goes up 8-0 on the two-point conversion. We'll take a timeout when we come back. Well, the rest of the second quarter here. 4:43 to go in the first half. Platte Valley 8, East Atchison 0. Is that ball don't lie? Is that what that call is? That's fair.
A reminder at halftime, the EA Wolves dance team will be performing for your enjoyment. Also, don't forget the junior concession stand has their
update here after the pick six by Aiden Blackford, about a 60-65-yard return. It is Platte Valley 8, East Atchison 0 here. 4:43 to go in the first half. Update down south, still all Lockwood in that one. It's a 40-0 Lockwood, still first quarter there against Rich Hill. Platte Valley to kick off here. Weir. To kick off. He's going to boot it. It's deep and over to Rozier. It's going to be a touchback. First and 10 for East Atchison at the 15-yard line. So first and 10 from the 15 coming up for East Atchison. I'm going to thank everybody for watching tonight here on the Facebook Live. First and 10 here for the Wolves. About 7 minutes to go in the first half. It is North Andrew 38, Southwest Livingston at 0. No Hayden Ecker tonight, nursing an injury. Spinato, keeper, off the left side. He'll be taken down from behind. That is Trevor Weir with the tackle. And Spinato trying to find an opening. Gain of a couple to the 17-yard line.
And 55 Weir. Second down.
Nice tackle there by Trevor Weir. Good job at the front there for Platte Valley as well, keeping him corralled, giving the backside support time to get over there to make the tackle. .4:10 to go in the first half, 8-0 Platte Valley over East Atchison. Wing left here for Graves. Now he's going to motion to the right side. Spinato, the tailback. Pitch out to Spinato on the outside. Makes one man miss, and he's going to be brought down. Trevor Weir got him in his grasp and was not going to let go. Lost a couple back to the 15-yard line. 3rd and 10 coming up here for Platte Valley. That was, I believe, Luke coming up there first, missing the tackle, and then him coming in behind and finishing off. Usually Luke or McQueen, I couldn't quite tell there on the far side. But still an excellent play there by the Platte Valley defense. 3.5 to go in this first half. 8-0 Platte Valley on the defensive score. Back to pass. Looking deep down the sideline. Incomplete. Looking for Spinato. Blackford in coverage that time for Platte Valley. An incomplete pass is going to bring up 4th down for the Wolves. 4th and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Update, Oric 28, Santa Fe 16.
4th down and 10 for the Wolves.
Spinato to kick here. Remember last time we had a high snap here, so keep an eye on that for this one. Good snap on this one, a high punt. Not a lot of distance though, and it's going to be out of bounds. Platte Valley ball inside the 30-yard line of East Atchison. They're going to mark this officially
25-yard line.
at the 25-yard line of EA, so a 10-yard punt. And 1st and 10 coming up here for Platte Valley with 3:05 to go in the first half. High formation here for Platte Valley. McCrary, handoff up the middle, is going to fall forward for a short gain.
Tripped up by Classic.
Classic with the stop.
2nd down.
They're going to get a gain of 3 up to the 22-yard line. High formation here again for Platte Valley. Let the clock wind down. 2.5 to go in this first half. McCrary, handoff up the middle, inside the 20. He'll be taken down by the middle of the Wolves defense.
Classic on the
Down to the 19,
contact.
gain of 3.
The defensive line of the Wolves.
Third down and 4. 3:15 to go and 2:15 to go in this first half. Platte Valley up a touchdown. Update. Drexel leading St. Paul Lutheran 14-8. There with 9:11 to go in the first half. And Lockwood up 40-6 on Rich Hill. Still first quarter. Here, Luke, handoff, right side, Spinato, the first man there. He'll be joined by a couple of Wolves defenders there.
Short gain on the
That
play.
was Connor Brown also on the stop.
Brought down by Spinato, DeRozier, Murray, and others.
Marking down to the 17, gain of 2 on the play. 4th and 2 coming up here for Platte Valley to extend this drive down to 1:20 to go in the first half. Platte Valley's good. We just run this clock kind of down here and kind of limiting the chance here for East Atchison after the timeout. If there is a turnover on downs here.
There'll be a timeout for Platte Valley.
A little timeout by Platte Valley. We'll take a quick timeout with them. We'll look at our sponsor when we come back. We got more football coming up next year on Missouri 8-Man Football, Facebook Live. Back here, let's look at the media poll here this week. Pretty similar as North Andrew, Archie, Albany, Platte Valley, Worth County, East Atchison, Orick, Drexel, Lockwood, and St. Paul. You can see the 2 top 10 matchups this week. This one between East Atchison and Platte Valley, and down south, St. Paul Lutheran at Drexel. Also tomorrow we will have King City hosting St. Joseph Christian. I know it says at there on the thing, but it is at King City tomorrow. We at the halftime, we'll look at some district stuff and kind of look at some possibilities going into the playoffs that start next week here. This is the season finale for the regular season. Down to 15 on the play clock. 1:01 to go. Luke, carry, left side. Gonna have enough for a first down. Towards the pylon, in for the touchdown. 4th and 2, and Carter Luke runs in for a 17-yard touchdown off the left side. And just like that, Platte Valley goes up 2 scores here at the end of the first half, down to 55 seconds to go in the half. Big touchdown run there for Luke. His first touchdown since the Albany game, as he's been nursing an injury here, but he's back and it looks pretty good here so far in this one. Halftime in Mound City. Mound City 6, Rockport 0. Here. 2-point try. Luke the handoff off the right side. He goes untouched into the end zone for a 2-point conversion. That makes it Platte Valley 16, East Atchison 0 here Touchdown sponsored by Ray County Stone Producers, a Greer family business. Take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll have more football coming up next. How is Mount City being off-board? And we are back here for the final 55 seconds of the first half. Platte Valley leading East Atchison 60-0. The two scoring plays for Platte Valley. They had a pick six by Aiden Blackford, then a 17-yard touchdown run by Carter Luke on a 4th and 2 to give Platte Valley a 16-0 lead. Both two-point conversions were good. The first one a pass from Blackford to Miller. The second one was another run there by Carter Luke, untouched in the end zone for 2 points there. Update also, North Andrew up 46-0 in the first half against Southwest Livingston. And of course, here we go. We're kicking it deep inside the 10-yard line. Spinato at the 7. Spinato running off the right side. Going to cut it back up the middle. Trying to make a couple guys miss. And McQueen's going to bring him down across the 25-yard line.
Takes it out to the 25.
Nice run there by Spinato, one of the more dangerous returnmen in the state.
Where the Wolves will start first down and 10.
18-yard return for Spinato. 47 seconds, about the 7-yard line where he caught that one and out to the 25. So first and 10 coming up here for East Atchison at the 18-yard return by Spinato. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. 3-man front for Platte Valley. Spinato, run. It's going to be taken down by Luke near the 30-yard line. They're marking down right at the 30. We'll have a timeout here by East Atchison. We'll take one with them. Actually, we'll keep it here during this timeout here and take a look. 37 seconds to go in this first half. And it's been a nice game here so far. 16-0 Platte Valley over East Atchison. And update there between South Holt and Nottoway Valley. South Holt gets on the board now. It is now 16-8 Nottoway Valley over South Holt. And that's a big one here for District Number 4 for the playing games next week. We already know who's going to be in those playing games. It's going to be some order of South Holt, Stanberry, Nottoway Valley, and Mound City. But as of right now, the 9 and 10 seeds, Nottoway Valley and Mound City, are winning at halftime over South Holt and Rockport. So if Nottoway Valley, if they hold on to win against South Holt, you can see South Holt drop down to the 8 or 9 spot and take on Stanberry. And Nottoway Valley can slide up to that 7 spot. I haven't seen anything on Stanberry, Worth County so far there in the chat. I assume Worth County's winning, but we'll see. It's been a weird night. Simmons rolls out to his right, looks, has a man. It's going to be caught.
Simmons' pass is
by DeRozier.
Owen DeRozier, number 12.
Across the 35 to the 37-yard line.
That's good enough for an EA Wolves.
That's a first down for East Atchison, sponsored by Newport LMP. The clock's going to start on the chains. Simmons. Back to pass. He's going to take off now, and he's going to make a couple of guys miss. Towards the sideline, and he's going to get shoved out of bounds by McCrary. And it's going to be another, as one of the chain guys got hit towards the sideline there. McCrary hit him, but McCrary was still in bounds when he made contact there up to the 35-yard line of Platte Valley. Second down and 8 coming up here. Second and 2 coming up here after the run out of bounds by Simmons. Update, Lockwood up 46-6 on Rich Hill. Simmons, back to pass, a flag comes down, and he tries to go, he throws it, it's going to be incomplete. I think it was hit while throwing.
It was an incomplete pass.
It's going to be an incomplete pass there. There is a penalty down.
Number 56. Trevor Weir on the pressure.
And Nottoway Valley scores again. They are now up 22-8 on South Holt.
Against the Wolves.
It will be a hold against East Atchison.
Be a 10-yard penalty. Remains second down.
So they get the offense with holding there on that one. I think it was the center there for EA. They're going to push it back to the 32-yard line of East Atchison. Looking at 3rd down and 15 for the Wolves. Simmons, quick pass to Spinato, 2nd and 15. Spinato making a couple of guys miss, still reversing the field. Makes another man miss, still going, and he's going to get brought down across midfield up to the 36-yard line. I think East Atchison is going to use their last timeout of the first half. And it's down to 2 seconds to go in this first half. Ball at the Platte Valley 36.
We'll have 1 play left.
So down to 2 seconds to go in this first half. Timeout, East Atchison. 16-point lead here for Platte Valley. Ball at the 36-yard line. Update, Drexel leading St. Paul Lutheran 22-8 in that one. So Drexel looking for the number 2 seed in district number 1. St. Paul Lutheran's already locked up the 1 seed in district number 2. And both of the teams will be on a bye next week. As I was saying earlier there with some of the weird stuff tonight, if Nolly Valley does beat Southwell, I talked about it earlier in the week, if that does happen, Nolly Valley could jump up to the 7th. Would take on Stanberry. I believe Southwell would host that game. We'll have to go by the mission point standings there to see officially. But there's a chance that Nolly Valley could jump up from the 9th seed right now up to the 7th seed with a win on the road at South Holt. They're currently up 22-8, but also Mound City up 6-0 in halftime against Rockport. A bunch of weird stuff happening in District 4 here. 16-0 lead for Platte Valley over East Atchison. Simmons. Back to pass. Under pressure. Rolling to his left. Throws across the middle of Spinato. Spinato makes the catch, and he's going to be tackled immediately. Good job of the Platte Valley defense. Looks like Luke is the first man there. He helped clean up that header. And that will be the end of the first half, as he was able to get up to about the 27-yard line on the reception. Gain of 9 on the play. So that was the first down brought to you by Newport LMP, but that'll be the end of the first half. We got about 15 minutes on the clock. Take a time out here, look at our sponsors here when we come back. I'll look at some scores from around the state and kind of go into some of the district stuff. Talk about all week here on Missouri 8-Man Football, Facebook Live. He's up there. Yeah, I mean, I saw him running track. Dude's crazy fast. Fastest I've seen. I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the track
the Kerr kid at Lockwood
as
really
the East
quick.
Atchison
He's
Bulls
almost as quick
dance
as
team
Spinato.
perform for your enjoyment.
But like that side-to-side quickness that Spinato has, he has the same like.
Dave myself over here.
Was it Mosher, was it?
No, it was like an 08.
It's been like Alan Calfee's years.
Yes, and then first name, first last name, and my gosh, they ran jets to him, and it just, it was like trying to calculate some things.
I think that might actually be able to find.
It doesn't matter. I played Nichols. I'm not Alan So, Nichols, Connor Nichols.
Connor Nichols, yeah, I wouldn't remember that
Connor
one.
Nichols, something like that.
He was good.
He was quick. So much.
Mullick was the same way for Worth County back in the day. He was just a bowling ball. Just like
My age in Worth County would have been the big dude.
Hyatt. I remember watching him when I was in junior high. That kid would just get the full speed and just be like, he's like tight at Northwest. He's a freak.
So our problem is we were good back then. We were like those he was shiftier than we were. Good matter too.
I remember we went to Worth County and played him one year, and I was taking stats with the junior high team, and he went up the sideline, and it was a blur. I'm like, that's just, we don't have anybody like that. It's like,
The first time he tried to cut me, because I hit like 40.
yeah.
Second time I hit over,
Let's hear it for the dance team.
And we are back here for the halftime. And just a quick look here at
And
this
now
was
let's hear
the
it for the
scores
East
from last night and
Atchison
kind of the look
Wolves.
going in there. Also, Worth County, they were up 34-8 on Stanberry. Thank you for the update in the chat there. I was kind of talking up here to some people during halftime. Again, 34-8 is the score there between Worth County and Stanberry. But here are some of the big games here we keep an eye on here. North Andrew, they're up 46-0 on Southwest Livingston last time I saw. Archie was up 22-0 against Liberal without Briar McIntyre tonight. Platte Valley up 16-0 on East Atchison. 34-8 Worth County over Stanberry. Oric, last time I saw, was up 28-16 on Santa Fe. We'll see if there's any other updates there. I don't see any at the initial moment for that one. Lockwood, they were up big on Rich Hill, 46-6 last time I saw. Look at that big there on the scoreboard as well. And then, of course, as we go down farther there, Appleton Jasper, haven't seen an update down on that one. Last time I saw, Bramer was up on North Shelby. No score yet for Osceola Greenfield that I've seen. Same with Northland Christian versus Casey East. Mount City at halftime up on Rockport 6-0. Hughesville Schuyler, haven't seen anything there. Nottoway Valley up 22-8 on South Holt. DeKalb and Stewartsville Osborne, last time we saw, it was 24-6. Stewartsville Osborne. No update from Concordia Sweet Springs. And tomorrow we will have St. Joe Christian at King City here on Missouri 8-Man Football Facebook Live. And then LeBlanc ending out the regular season going to Knox County. College Heights, their regular season was over last week. And before we get the district standings here, we'll look at the conference standings here first on this one. And if you look at the conference standings there, 275, this one's pretty simple there at the top. East Atchison and Platte Valley, both teams 7-0. Winner tonight will be the conference champions. Rockport, South Holt, both kind of there in the second, third, fourth spot there. Both could lose tonight. Some of the teams are at the bottom of the conference, though, so a weird night so far in the 275. Also an update, Oric 34, Santa Fe 16. So a nice little lead there for Oric in that one. Speaking of Oric, they are going to be the conference champions in the Central River. Going to go 5-0, it looks like, in divisional play, then 8-0 in conference play, to a 9-0 record in the season. St. Paul Lutheran, they're going to finish second in the conference there, 4-1 in conference play. In divisional play, 6-1 in conference play. They are at Drexel tonight in that one. On the other side, for the North Division Championship, Bramer and North Shelby. Bramer was up last time I saw, waiting for another update from Anthony. And again, he has Bramer self-service. We'll see how much we can get from him tonight as well. With that one. And let me see here, some other... GRC has been decided there. North Andrew Conference champion, 6-0 in conference. They're going to be 9-0 in the regular season going into the playoffs. Albany going to finish second there. Worth County third. Kingsley going to finish fourth, it looks like. Stanberry fifth. Pretty easy to decide in that conference. The WeMo, Archie, with a win tonight versus Liberal, would secure the conference title. Drexel second, Liberal at third. Appleton and Jasper are still fighting today for that fourth spot in the conference. And then the Independents, if you want to crown a conference champion there, Lockwood would be going to 7-2 tonight. They will be the best team in the Independents record-wise. LeBlanc also going to finish above 500, probably with a 6-3 record. They beat Knox County tomorrow. Now we go to district. This is where it really matters here to kind of see where everybody's kind of at here. Talked about this earlier in the week. The top four seeds are set in district number 1. Archie, Drexel, Lockwood, and Liberal all going to be kind of where they're at right now, or where they're going to be into the playoffs there. Appleton and Jasper, the winner of that game, will be the 5 seed. Will play Liberal. The loser will be the 6 seed, and they will play Lockwood. Updates in that one over there: Bramer 38, North Shelby 32. They had an offset there on the scoreboard there, but 38-32, Bramer over North Shelby. As Anthony's trying to tweet out highlights from that game as well, but it's not working there from Bramer. So he'll just probably tweet out some score updates. It's still 3 minutes to go in the first half. North Andrew up 54-0 at halftime on Southwest Livingston. Southwest Livingston, 2 years after winning a state championship, are going to go 0-9 in the regular season. They'll play DeKalb next week in the first round of the play-in games. With that one, again, District 1, the final 4 spots still to be decided. Osceola Greenfield tonight, the winner of that game, has a chance to be the 7 or 8 seed, depending on how it all goes. Very complicated situation there. Rich Hill, most likely the 9 seed in that one. College Heights can be either the 7 or 8. If Greenfield wins, College Heights can be the 7 seed. If Osceola wins, there's a chance they can be the 7 seed as well. The loser of that game will be the 10 seed in the district number 1. District number 2 there. St. Paul Lutheran has secured the 1 seed. North Shelby, they will be the 2 seed either way. Sweet Springs playing Concordia right now. Sweet Springs, if they win, they will be the 3 seed. If
Tomorrow,
they
both
lose,
Fairfax
Santa
and
Fe's losing to
Tarkio
Warwick,
marching bands
there could be a
will
chance
be
for 5
participating
teams
in
at
the
4 and 5
Northwest
there.
Missouri
As Northern Hardin Central
homecoming over
won
in
last night
Maryville.
in Schuyler County. They should win today versus Hughesville. That could be a mess there. I think the way they look
At
right
this
now,
time, would the girls'
looks
golf
pretty similar to
team
what it's going to be
head
going
down
next
to the
week.
track, please?
District number 3
If
here,
anyone on the girls'
Bramer, they're
golf
up
team
right
is
now.
here, please head on
Warwick, they've
down.
already secured the 1 seed. Bramer, if they win, they'll be the 2. If they lose, they could fall down to the 3 or maybe the 4 seed. King City and LeBlanc, both heavy
Go ahead and
favorites
play.
tomorrow. Stewartsville Osborne has secured the 5 seed, as has everyone else down there. Patton for the 6, Senior Christian the 7, DeKalb the 8, South Livingston the 9. No big surprises in that one. Bramer now up 46 to 32 on North Shelby. A lot of points there on that one. Pretty much the opposite of this game here in Tarkio, where it's 16 to nothing. Platte Valley over East Atchison. So the playing game for District 3 next week will be Southwest Livingston at DeKalb. Will be the game there in a rematch of a 22-20 win for DeKalb earlier this season. And then District number 4, it's the big one. All the heavy hitters here in the state here. Arguably 5 of the top 7, 8 teams in the state here, and at least 4 of the top 5 teams so far. North Andrew, they will be the 1 seed at 9-0. No surprise there. As it currently stands, the current look around the state here, Platte Valley with a win should be up to the 2 seed, at least seeding-wise. East Atchison, they would fall down. Be interested to see if they would fall to the 4 or maybe the 5 seed here. Worth County is winning big. They will go up to at least the 3, at least in seeding points. Albany has a chance to go up as well with their win last night versus Pattonsburg. And again, things to look for in this one is Albany. If they are behind either Worth County or Platte Valley, they will jump at least 1 spot in the district standings due to head-to-head wins. With that, let's update Worth County up 36 to 8. So a little bit of an update there from earlier there. So Worth County, they are leading in that one and should roll there. I think the most likely scenario that I've seen in this one is North Andrew at the 1 seed, Platte Valley at the 2, Albany jumping up to the 3 seed
At
over
this
Worth
time,
County,
would
Worth
the
County
girls'
at 4,
golf
and
team
East
come to the
Atchison at
front?
5.
Right
Sorry,
there
update,
at
Worth
the
County
front
now
of the
up
track,
42
in
to
front of the
8
band,
on
real quick,
Stanberry.
please.
So Worth
Any
County
member of the golf
rolling
team
in that
that's
one.
here?
That's where I think it's
we're
going to be.
missing
I think
one.
you'll get Worth County at the 4, Albany
Ladies and
maybe up to the 3,
gentlemen,
Platte Valley
it
at
is
the 2,
my
East Atchison at the 5.
pleasure
So you'd have Worth
to
County, East Atchison
introduce
next week
the
in the first round of
1A
districts.
state champion girls golf team.
As they're honoring the 1A state champion in golf right now for women's team for East Atchison.
These girls traveled to Columbia this week on Monday
Update
and
here for
Tuesday.
the bottom half of the
and
district, though.
defeated
Rockport and
all-comers
Soundhold
by over
should be locked in the 6 and 7
80
seeds, even if they were to. Rockport at least going to be secured in the 6 seed. If Southold loses and Nolly Valley
Let's
beats
also
them, I think Nolly
introduce
Valley will actually jump
individual
up to
state
that 7
champion.
seed and
First
host
place,
the first round of districts against Mountain City. Mountain City right now currently leading Rockport there. There's a chance Rockport. I don't think Mountain City will get Stanberry to the points. There's too many points to make up there, but I think Mountain City will be locked in that 10 seed and travel to either Southhold or Nolly Valley next week. And Stanberry, I think Stanberry, they want Southhold to win though, so they play Nolly Valley in the first round, not Southhold. We'll kind of see what happens there. Still a lot of play here in the second half to kind of happen here. Still update 6 minutes to go in the first half. Lockwood up 52 to 6 on Rich Hill. And we are going to take a timeout. When we come back, we will have more football coming up next year on Great Man Football Facebook Live. Yeah, bye week next week.
Good.
again, thank you there to Michael Goff there for that song and the little preview thing we had to start the year for the countdown. Wanted to play that at halftime here. Hadn't played that in a few weeks there to kind of give some just highlight for some of the kids we had in our countdown.
Halftime
Again,
scores.
It is
Mount City 6.
16-0 here. Platte Valley over East Atchison. Again, 6-0 Mount City over Rockport. And Nottoway Valley up
North
22-14
Andrew 54. Southwest Livingston 0.
Update, Archie up 44-0 at halftime over Liberal. So Archie taking control of that one even without Brian.
Nottoway Valley 22. South Holt 14. Halftime.
So a couple of interesting scores from around the 275 tonight.
Bramer 46. North Shelby 40.
Again, that is halftime there. Again, yeah, Bramer leading North Shelby 46-40. Pretty much the opposite of this game. Anthony and I went to the wrong game because I enjoy a lot of offense. So 46-40 right at my alley. He loves the defensive slugfest, which this one is so far in a 16-0 score for Platte Valley versus East Atchison. Almost halftime, we're at 42. Santa Fe 16 is the score in that one. Look for more scores here. Last time I saw it was Worth County 42, Stanberry 8. Update now. Again, another score for Bramer. It is Bramer 52, North Shelby 40. Still a minute to go in half, so still a couple of top touchdown opportunities for each team in that one. Again, North Andrew, they were up 54-0 at halftime against Southwest Livingston. No surprise in that one. Last time I saw Lockwood up on Rich Hill, 52-6. Still looking for some updates from other scores from around the state. Again, looking for Schuyler versus Hughesville, Osceola Greenfield. Haven't seen anything since Drexel went up 22-8.
Thanks to the Eagles, Pep Band.
Waiting for Concordia Sweet Spring score to come in. Haven't got an update in a
We'd
while
also
for
like to
Stewartsville
thank
versus
all of the
DeKalb.
EA Wolves sign supporters for this season. As you can see, their signs are over on the fence. Let's introduce some of the EA Wolves
And
sign
looking
supporters.
for stuff
They
around the state
include
here.
Roger
Take a timeout. When we
Levigan
come back, we'll
Associates,
have more football here in the second half.
American
It is
Crop
16-0.
Whipple Seed,
Platte Valley over East Atchison here on
IV,
Missouri Man Football Facebook
Meyer
Live.
Korth Aviation, Citizens Bank and Trust, Fertilizer Service Company, Atchison County Development, ACDC, the Atchison County Veterinary Clinic, Smith Farms, First Greenery, Morning Sun Seed, Colfax Farmers Mutual, Total Property Services, Rogers Pharmacy, First Farms, Fairfax Agency, the Kiwanis Club, Low Valley Ag, Advanced Port Systems, Erickson Farms, Quality Auto and Murph's Auto Supply, Mentor Funeral Chapel, Tarkio Rotary Club, Dr. David Scarborough, DDS, The Flour Mill, Gravy Farm Supply, the Tarkio Chamber of Commerce, Earl May, Fairfax Optimist, Cooper Farms, Bank Midwest, Midwest Data and Northwest Missouri Cellular, Slave and Sons, the Atchison County Mail, Community Hospital of Fairfax, the Tarkio Lions Club, Grounds Control with Chris King, Kent Fisher Insurance, Michael Shaw Trucking, the Farmer State Bank, Ag Choice, Dow Construction, Tarkio Tech, Dayton Murray and Murray Welding, True to You Auto Body, Simmons Auto Service, Oswald Seed in Fairfax, R4 Cattle Company, Craig Vance Trucking, Vance Grain Livestock Hauling, Winn-Dixie Stained Glass, Northwest Missouri Living Center, Joe Steen Farms, Amarin Outlaw Wind,
And we are back here in time for the second half. 16-0 lead
Thank you
for
to all
Platte
the
Valley.
EA sign supporters.
They will kick
Remember,
off the
if you
third
can't
half
be an
for East
athlete,
Atchison.
be an athletic supporter.
So Platte Valley to kick off here. Weir has the ball teed up. He's got one touchback, another one going back to the 7-yard line for East Atchison. Spinato not deep this time for East Atchison is DeRozier. Spinato's at his own 35-yard line. So Weir is going to kick it up and it bounces into the 5, and it will
Into
be
the
a
end
touchback.
zone for a touchback. Wolves will start first down and 10 from their own 15.
First and 10. Also another update, 36 seconds to go in the first half. Bramer 52, North Shelby 48. is the score there almost halftime, so still a chance for more points in that one. Anthony's having a great time over in Bramer. Again, 52 to 48, Bramer leading North Shelby almost halftime. And Mound City still up 6-0 on Rockport and just recovered a fumble. Here, first down play for EA. Wyatt Miller and McQueen on the stop with McCrary of Braden Graves with a carry up the middle.
Number 85, Wyatt Miller.
No gain on the play. Good play by the senior Wyatt Miller on that stop.
Play, second down.
If anybody's watching and wants to know what the Maryville score is at halftime, it is 49-0 Maryville over Lafayette. So that's what the score is there. Lafayette's terrible this year. And second down and 10 coming up here for East Atchison. As EA comes to the line. Shotgun here for Simmons. Got Graves in the backfield with him. Miller pressuring him. Going to be caught by DeRozier. Tackled, broken. DeRozier's still going. And he's going to be finally brought down across the 30.
Complete to number 14, Braden Graves.
Tries Braden Graves with the reception, not DeRozier. My mistake there.
56, Weir, but that's good enough.
Weir with the stop. He's going to gain up to the 33-yard line. Gain of 18. First and 10 brought to you by Nucor L&P. Thank you to Heather McCoy. It is 44-0 Archie at halftime over Liberal without Briar McIntyre playing tonight. So a nice little win there for Archie without their star quarterback. Four-man front here. Handoff to Spinato. Off the left side, he'll be wrapped down this time by Carter Luke.
Pushed out of bounds by 7, Carter Luke.
As
short gain, second
gain
down.
Of 1 up to the 30. No gain on the play. Gain of a half a yard maybe. Second down and long coming up here for the Wolves. 10.5 to go in this third quarter. It is 16-0 Platte Valley. East Atchison still trying to get their first score of the game. Handoff up the middle this time. That is Spinato showing a little bit of power. Tackled by McCrary across the 35 up to about the 37-38 yard line. Miller also on the stop. Ball up to the 38-yard line. Third down and 5 coming up now for the Wolves. Don't worry, the scoring wasn't over at halftime. There is Bramer 58, North Shelby 48 at halftime. Now, actually, there's still 16 seconds to go, so it's not quite halftime there. And Spinato handout in the middle to Graves. Graves going to have enough for a first down. Taken down by Blackford at the 35-yard line.
Brought down by...
Nice run there by Graves.
Blackford
up to the 35 of Platte Valley. Gain of 7 on 3rd and 5. Be a first down brought to you by Nucor L&P. 58 to 48. Bramer leading over North Shelby. Almost halftime. I think there's been 3 scores in the final minute of that first half. Wing left here for Spinato. Spinato in motion. Little option play here. Simmons going to keep it himself. And he's going to be brought down in the open field. Good tackle by Blackford. Gain of 5 on the play.
Gave about 5, second down.
Second and 5 coming up here for the Wolves. Good run there by Blake Simmons on the option. Third and 5. Under 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Platte Valley still up 2 scores. Pick 6 by Blackford and a 17-yard touchdown run by Luke have been the only 2 points of the game, only 2 touchdowns. Spinato, wing right, Graves the tailback. Little option play, Graves going to take it up the middle, Justin Miller on the stop.
Graves up the middle.
Along with Wyatt Miller.
Tackled by a host at Platte Valley.
Good hard run there by Graves until a gain of 6 on 2nd and 5.
Led by number 2.
And that'll be a first down brought to you by Nucor L&P out of Maryville.
But that's good enough for an EA Wolves.
So again, first and 10 here for the Wolves. It's been a nice drive for East Atchison, getting a couple of first downs. Wing right is Graves in motion now on the left side now. Spinato the tailback. Pitches Spinato on the left side. Spinato Runs through Carter Luke, runs through another tackle. Spinato's still going, and this time not going to run through Trevor
Spinato
Weir.
breaks a couple of tackles.
Inside the
around
20,
left end.
down to the 17.
Finally brought down.
Be gain of 7 on the play.
It'll be 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3 coming up. So 2nd down and 3 coming up for the Wolves in the red zone. Up the middle here. Not much running room for Spinato that time. Going to be up to the 15. Gain of 2 on the play. Should be 3rd and... Actually, no gain on the play, sorry. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 3 coming up here for East Atchison. Option chance here. Simmons going to keep it himself, and he's going to be brought down for a loss. That is McQueen on the stop.
Blake Simmons tackled in the backfield.
He'll be back to the 21-yard line. Loss of 4
Number 8,
on the play.
McQueen brings him down. 4th down.
Little option play there. Halfway through the 3rd quarter, North Andrew now up 62-0 on Southwest Livingston. Again, 4th down and about 7 here for the Wolves. Need to get down inside the 15, down to about the 14-yard line for a first. Simmons, back to pass. Looking, finds Graves. Graves makes one and a miss. Makes another miss inside the 10. Down inside the 5, to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolves! Simmons to Graves for the touchdown. Graves after the catch, a 21-yard touchdown, and the Wolves are on the board, 16-6. An important 2-point conversion coming up here to make this a one-score game.
Pass from Simmons to Graves.
And we are at halftime in Bramer, North Shelby, 58-48 at halftime in that one. But here, Simmons in the shotgun, Graves, handoff, up the middle, Graves. And he is in for 2.
The 2-point conversion is good.
And just like that, EA back in this game, 16-8. That touchdown brought to you by Ray County Stone Producers LLC, Greer Family Business. Take a timeout. We come back to the rest of the 3rd quarter. 5:58 to go in the 3rd. Platte Valley 16, EA 8. After the 21-yard touchdown pass from Simmons to Graves, EA now down 8 points to Platte Valley, 16-8 in this one. Platte Valley get their first drive of the second half.
For the Wolves.
That drive took up half of the 3rd quarter there for East Atchison. Nice little 6-minute drive for the Wolves. Spinato has the ball teed up. His first kickoff of the game went into the end zone. See on this one he boots it, and that one is going to be a touchback as well. So
Into
first
the end
down
zone for a touchback.
and 10 from the 15 coming up here for Platte Valley. So first and 10 from the 15-yard line for the visitors in the Platte Valley. First and 10 come up here for the offense. 4-man front. Little 4-3-1 action here for the Wolves. Spinato the safety. Handoff up the middle to McCrary.
McCrary up the middle.
Across the 15 up to about the 17, 18-yard line. Officially marked at the 17, gain of 2. 2nd and 8 coming up here for Platte Valley. Update in Mound City, it is Mound City 14, Rockport 6, late 3rd quarter. Here, Luke, handoff, left side, bounces off a tackler and drops to the ground for a gain of maybe 1.
Pack of Wolves. Short gain, it'll be 3rd down.
Gets up to the 18-yard line, gain of 1, brings up 3rd down and 7 for Platte Valley. Again here, 16-8. I'll get the scoreboard there. Sorry, East Atchison. I formation, one receiver still up to the left. And Blackford back to pass. He's going to take off now up the sideline, and he'll be pushed out of bounds across the 20.
Taken out of
That's
bounds.
Litterberry with the head. Headland on the
Big
initial
4th down.
stop. He's going to get up to the 21-yard line, gain of 3 by Blackford. 4th down and 4 coming up here for Platte Valley. It will be a punt. Trevor Weir back to punt here for Platte Valley. Halftime down south, Drexel 30, St. Paul Lutheran 8. But here Weir going to bring a man in motion. Long snap goes through his hands. Weir in the end zone. Still look, it's going to be a safety. And East Atchison gets the safety on the high snap. Loss of 21 on the play, and it will be a safety.
The punt
And East
goes
Atchison
into the end zone.
pulls within 6 here.
Owen Headland first to arrive for a safety.
So Platte Valley will have to kick off here after the safety. We'll keep it here for just a second. Look around the state here for some more score updates. But Platte Valley will have to kick off here in a 16-10 game. And East Atchison needs a touchdown and a safety in the 3rd quarter here to close the gap. There's more scores as well. Southwest Livingston gets on the board. They are now down 62-8 to North Andrew. No big surprise in that game. Platte Valley, they kick off here. Again, 4:40 to go in this 3rd quarter. It's a 6-point lead for East Atchison. For Platte Valley. Halftime, Atchison City 28, Jasper 12 down south. Again, that game is for the 5 seed in district number 1. Again, 28-14, 28-12, Atchison over Jasper. Here, Weir, little push kick down to about the 30. Spinato's just going to fall on it.
Spinato falls on the football.
The first
Around
and
the
10
32-yard line where the Wolves would get
for
first
East
down and
Atchison
10.
from the 33-yard line. So 1st and 10 coming up here for EA with a little bit of momentum here after being behind 16-0 in that first half. As East Atchison could possibly take a lead on this drive. 4:35 to go in this 3rd quarter. EA down by 6. They break the huddle with 15 on the play clock. They'll get up to about the 37-38-yard line.
Inside to Spinato.
That is Simmons on the keeper to the 38.
85 Miller first to contact. It'll be 2nd down.
Wyatt Miller on the stop.
Check that. Blake Simmons kept that football. 2nd down.
Simmons on the carry up to the 38, gain of 5 on the play. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Wolves. EA comes to the line, 10 on the play clock. Down to 6. And Simmons can keep himself up the middle. You're going to run into Matson.
Simmons again on the
fall
carry.
forward down to the 40. Gain of 2 on the play. We'll bring up 3rd down and 3. You can see big old Matson there in the middle. just a freshman
Number
there for Platte
78
Valley.
brings him down. It'll be third
Big
down.
picture ahead of him. Getting some playing time here in the conference championship game here for 275. As it's 16-10, Platte Valley over EA. Scoring recap, it was a pick six by Aiden Blackford, a touchdown run by Carter Luke for Platte Valley, followed by a touchdown pass from Simmons to Gray and a safety there. Spinato, keeper up the middle, he's going to power his way forward
Spinato on the
and have
carry.
enough for a first down to about the 36-37 yard line of Platte Valley.
And that's good enough for an EA rules.
So a first down there for EA.
Absolutely.
They're marked at the 37-yard line. So the first down brought to you by Newport LMP. First and 10 coming up here for East Atchison. Just under 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. EA's possessed the ball for most of the third. Simmons, keeper, off the right side. He's going to be met up by a
Simmons.
bunch of
on the
defenders
carry,
there. Wyatt
stop by
Miller,
close to
Matson,
Platte Valley.
the other Miller kid, McQueen,
No gain on the
and
play,
company.
second down.
Not much room that time for Simmons off that left side. No gain on the play. Second and 10 for the Wolves. End of the third quarter. Mountain City 14, Rockport 6. Apparently Rockport's been able to move the ball, but look at the red zone. They've not been able to convert on sufficient opportunities, and that's why they find themselves looking up on the scoreboard to a team that is 2-6 going into the final game of the season. T formation here. Simmons. Back to pass. Simmons under pressure. Ball pumps out. Ball loose. Recovered by Matson. Stripped by Trevor Weir. Recovered by Andy Matson. And it is Platte Valley ball on the sack. Big play there by Trevor Weir. Sack back to the 32-yard line of East Atchison. Recovery by Andy Matson. It's going to be first and 10 for Platte Valley in East Atchison territory with 1:58 to go in the third quarter. It's probably the best field position East Atchison's had, Platte Valley's had all game. I formation, one receiver left to the left. Luke is a block from McCrary, gets up the sideline now, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds inside the 20. That should be enough for a first down brought to you by Newport LMP.
Spinato and Lincoln Murray. Be a first down for Platte Valley.
Murray on the stop that time for East Atchison up to the 20-yard line. Gain of 12 in the play for Carter Luke. So far, Spinato 54 yards rushing on the ground for East Atchison. Their leader, Carter Luke, 10 for 88, a touchdown for Platte Valley. As Platte Valley comes to the line. 8 on the play clock, down to 5 as everybody gets set. I formation. Miller split out to the right, down to 3. Down to 2, gets a snap off. Pitch out to Luke on the right side. Gets a block from McCrary, gets up the sideline, and he can get pushed out of bounds. And a flag does come out here by a late hit by Clausen. As Luke was out of bounds by a couple of steps there when he got a little extra shove there late. Not a whole lot of extra contact there, but it's going to be enough to draw the flag. Ball will be up to the 9-yard line. Will be a first down either way. It'll be half distance to the goal after the penalty.
Personal foul called against the Wolves. Be half the distance after the end of that run. It'll be first down and goal for Platte Valley.
They're going to mark the ball down to the 4-yard line. First down coming up here for Platte Valley. First and goal from inside the 4. Coach Behrens arguing a couple of calls there. Did not like the late hit penalty either. Didn't like that the back judge threw it instead of the side judge. Based on what I can hear from the field. It'll be first and goal from inside the 5. All in all, I know maybe the wrong official called it, but I think it was the right call there. A little bit of a late contact out of bounds there by East Atchison here. First and goal from inside the 5. Luke, handoff, right side, breaks the tackle, into the end zone. Touchdown, Platte Valley. Carter Luke, his second touchdown of the game. as Platte Valley retakes a 2-score lead, 22-10. 2-point conversion coming up here for the visitors. The 2-point try coming up here. Rockport down a touchdown, but they recovered a fumble there versus Mound City. Also want to give congratulations to South Holt, Wyatt Noel, and Brody Scroggins, both All-State members in the 2021 team, inducted to the South Holt Hall of Fame. Blackford looking at the end zone for the 2-point try. It's going to be caught by Miller, and the 2-point try is good. That makes it Platte Valley 24, East Atchison 10. As Platte Valley with a good recovery there. Take a quick time out. When we come back, we'll have more football coming up next.
A reminder, at the conclusion of tonight's ball game, we will have our Fall Sports Senior Parent Night, where we'll be honoring the senior band members, the senior cheerleaders, the senior cross-country runners, senior golfers, and the senior football players from both Fairfax and Tarkio immediately following the game.
As we are back, 1:40 to go in the third quarter. It is a 24-10 lead for Platte Valley over East Atchison. Update in the North Andrew game is a 60, and we are back here 24-10 lead, for Platte Valley over East Atchison. And a little update here as well. North Andrew up 68-8 on Southwest Livingston, fourth quarter in that game. Update, South Holt scores again, makes it 22-20. Nottoway Valley still leads over South Holt in that one. So back and forth game. And we have a false start here against Platte Valley. Crossed the line a little bit too early. Going to re-kick.
Into the end zone for a touchback, but there was a flag on the play.
So again, 1:39 to go in the third quarter.
We have a procedure call against
14-10
Valley.
lead for Platte Valley over East Atchison. East Atchison's outscored Platte
We will
Valley 10-8 in the third quarter. But EA's still trailing by 2 scores here. As we're to kick off, Spinato back deep inside his own 20 at about the 15-yard line. Weir gets a lot into it. It's going to be taken by Spinato at about the 8. Spinato off the right side and tries to get brought up by Justin Miller. Breaks out of the tackle. Breaks another tackle. He outside to the 30. Across midfield to the 35-30. To the 25 and get pushed out of bounds.
Number 3, Terrence Spinato.
Excellent return there by Spinato. Touchdown saving play there by Richardson for Platte Valley. And a big kickoff return that time for Spinato from his own 8-yard line.
Deep in Platte Valley territory.
As we're all into Platte Valley territory, going to mark it at the 18. It's about a 54-yard return or so that time for Spinato. 54-yard return for the senior. Had a very good year this year for Platte Valley. Update, Rockport scores are down 2 points to Mound City right now, 14-12. And ball loose here. Simmons is going to recover it and fall on it. Lost a few here for East Atchison. Lost back across the 20 up to about the 22-yard line.
On that sack.
Miller on the stop that time. The senior, Wyatt Miller. Make it second down and 14 for East Atchison. So again, under a minute to go in this third quarter. EA down 2 scores to Platte Valley, 14-10. Simmons, hand off to Graves, up the middle. Graves still running through tacklers, still going. Down inside the 10-yard line. Excellent run that time by Braden Graves. There was a lot of power there, down to the 9.
Blackford finally brought him down.
Gain of 13 in the play.
It'll be
We'll bring
third
up
down and
second
short.
down and 1. Third down and 1 for EA. Zoom in here. Thanks everybody for watching tonight. Hope you guys are loving the stream here. Thank you to our sponsors as well. 20 seconds to go in this third quarter. 2-score lead for Platte Valley. T formation. Simmons tries to QB sneak it up the middle.
Blake Simmons
It'll be
on the
close.
quarterback sneak.
It looks like it is a first down there. A gain of 1 up to the 8-yard line for Simmons. So we are looking at first and goal possibly. I saw a first down signal there, and now they're looking at it, and they're going to
They'll have a
review it.
measurement.
There's 14 seconds on the clock here as they're going to bring the chains across the field here, just get an official measurement. See if he has it. If he doesn't, it's going to be fourth and short here for East Atchison. First down, Wolves.
After the measurement, that's good enough.
So 14 seconds to go in this third quarter.
Jumanji.
Look at the chains back to the sideline. Just have the box only at the 8-yard line. They're going to remark the ball in the middle of the field here on the right hash at the 8. So first and goal from about the 8-yard line here for East Atchison. And they're going to let the third quarter run
And that'll
out
be the
here.
final play of the
So
third
at the end of the third quarter, it is
Going into the
Platte
fourth
Valley
quarter.
24,
Platte Valley
East
24,
Atchison
East
10. We'll be back for a
Atchison 10.
timeout and go into the fourth quarter here on Missouri 8-Man Football Facebook Live. Before we start this fourth quarter here with a 24-14 lead for Platte Valley over East Atchison. Thank you to everybody watching, including Richard Arnold from Michigan saying go Platte Valley. Update in the Central River, Sweet Springs leading Concordia 36-30 at halftime. Sweet Springs trying to lock up that 3 seed in District number 2. But a couple of 275 conference games, 2 close games here. Nottoway Valley leading South Polk 22-20. And Mountain City leading Rockport
As we start the fourth quarter, it'll be
14-12
first down
in
and
the
goal
fourth
from
quarter.
the 8 for the Wolves.
But here, first and goal for East Atchison, waiting for them to get to the field here. The D-line for Platte Valley will have Miller, Matson, and Weir. Blackford at the deep safety. You'll have Luke, McCrary, and McQueen at your linebackers for Platte Valley. T formation, Simmons under center. McCrary walking up at the center. And Simmons going to take off on the other side. He's going to squirt forward up to about the
Blake Simmons
3 or 4 yard line. They're going to mark him down at the 4.
Brought down by Blackford.
Gain of 4 in the play.
Second
for
down
Simmons.
and goal from just inside the 5-yard line.
Update in the Archie Liberal game. It is 50-0 Archie after 3 quarters. So Archie going to get that 9-0 season into the regular season and go into the playoffs as the 1 seed in District number 1. Liberal will be the 4 seed. And Spinato, handoff, left side. Ball was starting to come out there. Trevor Weir, with just an excellent play from the defensive end
Number
spot.
56, Trevor
Just crashed
Weir
on the defensive line and just
brings him
made
down.
the play in the backfield there. Trevor Weir,
Third down and goal.
one of the better defensive ends in the state of Missouri. Loss of 1 back to the 5-yard line. And again, I've said this all year. The best DNs I've seen this year: Trevor Weir from Platte Valley, Jacob Chittum from North Andrew, Brock Smith from Archie are some of the best defensive ends I've seen all year. I would include just below that Christian Anderson from St. Paul, among others, and the guys from Drexel are pretty good too. Here, T formation, handoff, Spinato up the middle, and he's going to be swallowed up by the defensive line. That is Wyatt Miller and Andy Matson, the 2D tackles, making the play for Platte Valley.
And the 85, Miller.
And they're going to lose a yard back to the 6.
Yard of scrimmage. It is 4th down and goal.
4th and goal from the 6-yard line coming up here for East Atchison. And a D-line for Platte Valley making some plays here, trying to get a goal line stand. And again, one thing to keep an eye on for this game is not only just who's going to win this game, but by how much. Any win over 14 points or more counts as the same. Anything under 13, and there's a little bit of a weird points situation there with Misha. So a 14-point win right now for Platte Valley would be beneficial. Simmons, back to pass, and over the middle is going to be caught, and he is in for the touchdown. DeRozier on the goal line. He is in for 6. So excellent play there from Simmons to DeRozier, and East Atchison is in for the 6-yard touchdown. And we're down to an 8-point game. Two-point try coming here. Shotgun for Simmons. Graves to his left. Graves, handoff. He gets by Weir, and he's not going to get to the end zone. Good stop there by the defense. Madsen and Blackford combined for the stop for Platte Valley. Two-point try is no good. And it is 24-16 Platte Valley. East Atchison to kick off next here on Missouri 8-Man Football Facebook Live. We have a final score over in Rosendale. It's North Andrew 68, Southwest Livingston 8 is the final in that one. So North Andrew completes their undefeated regular season. They get ready for the playoffs. They'll have next week off before they get ready for district play. They'll play the 8 or 9 seed in the first round, in the district quarterfinals technically. Spinato to kick off here for East Atchison. A couple touchbacks here so far. 10 minutes to go in the ball game. Let's see what he does here. It's a high kick. Richardson taking it inside his 5-yard line, and he slips down and down inside the 5.
That ball is down at the 5-yard line.
So there's a little bit of slick grass there for Richardson. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Platte Valley, deep in their own territory at the 4-yard line. So 1st and 10 here for Platte Valley.
A reminder, if anyone is on the hill smoking a cigar or a cigarette, please extinguish that. Thank you. No smoking on school grounds. Thank you.
2 minutes to go in the Rockport-Mound City game. Rockport has converted a 4th down and 12 on a 25-yard completion. So Rockport still driving there, trying to take a win in that game. Here, handoff for Luke off the right side, and he's going to be stopped after a short gain up to about the 5 or 6-yard line. Not much running room off that right side. Gain of 1. Headland on the stop for East Atchison.
2nd down.
Update, 7.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. Bramer 58, North Shelby 56. Lots and lots. I hope we keep the over in that game because it's already hit. I formation here. One receiver out to the left is Wyatt, is Miller. Justin Miller. Here, Luke, handoff, jump cuts, gets across the 15 and have enough for a 1st down. Good run there by Carter Lucas, good blocking there. Kind of got East Atchison to spread out to the side a little bit. Jump cut across the middle there up to the 17-yard line. Gain of 8, gain of 12 in the play. That'll be enough for a 1st down. Sponsored by Newport LMP out of Maryville, Missouri. 9 minutes to go in the ball game here. Platte Valley up a touchdown and have the ball. Touchdown Rockport, 18-14 lead now for Rockport over Mound City. 2 minutes to go in that ball game. I formation, one receiver split to the left is Miller. McCrary, handoff up the middle, and he is met right away. Lutherberry, the first man there. Kossick also there on the stop. Nowhere to go there for McCrary. Up to the 19-yard line, gain of 2. 2nd and 8 coming up for Platte Valley. Again, 8:20 to go in this ball game. I formation, Miller split out to the right. Blackford run the clock down to 6 in the play clock, down to 5. Pitch out to Luke. Luke cutting it back up the middle, still looking for room to run, and tracked down from behind by a couple of Wolves. But Tate Johnson, one of the first guys there for East Atchison. Also there on the top of Lincoln Murray. As he can get across the 20 up to about the 21-yard line. Gain of 2 on the play. This will bring up a 3rd down and a short 6 or a long 5 for Platte Valley. Down to 10 on the play clock. I formation. One receiver split out to the right. Blackford back to pass. He's a block from Weir. Blackford still going. Flag thrown. And he was pushed out of bounds there.
Blackford on the keeper. Pushed out of bounds. We have a flag on this play.
Flag down in the backfield. Weir threw a big block. Coach Silken not happy with the flag call there. He thought Weir waited to the last moment there and got a nice hit on the peel back on Headland.
Blindside block was called.
We're going to call a blindside block on Weir on the peel back. Coach Silken can't believe it. Not happy there is the Platte Valley sideline.
It will remain 3rd down.
It will remain 3rd down. They're going to mark this all the way back to the 10-yard line. And they will repeat the down. 3rd and 17 from the 10 now. Need to get up to the 27 for a first. Not many plays in the playbook here for a 3rd and 17. We'll see what Platte Valley pulls out here. Deep in their own territory at the 10-yard line. 2 receivers to each side. Blackford in the shotgun. 4-man front for East Atchison. Looking deep for Richardson. And incomplete. As up the seam.
Ball's incomplete. Coverage by Graves. It'll be 4th down and long.
Graves in coverage that time. Looking at their speedster in the open field. This will bring up a 4th down and long for Platte Valley. The punt coming with 7:15 to go in the ball game. We're back to punt. Again, they did have a safety early in the game with a high snap. Couldn't quite be recovered there by Weir. Had to follow on it in the end zone. Going to bring a man in motion is Richardson. Snap here to Weir. And a flag. Well, a false start here against Platte Valley.
False start called against Platte Valley.
So false start and back to the 5-yard line now, bringing up 4th and 22 for Platte Valley. Mound City ball at the Rockport 25, down by 4 points there in that game. So Mound City trying to pull off the upset. It's an 18-14 lead for Rockport over Mound City. Last time I saw Nottoway Valley still up 22-20 on South Holt. That's in the second half as well. But here, 4th quarter, 7 minutes to go in the ball game. It's an 8-point lead for Platte Valley over East Atchison. Weir in the end zone. High snap. He's going to get it and gets a punt off, and it's going to be off the side of his foot. And we'll see where the official officially marks this. Still walking, near the 10-yard line. So punt off the side of the foot by Weir. And they're going to mark it at the 11-yard line, so a 6-yard punt back into their own goal line. And it'll be first down and 10 for East Atchison in the red zone at the 11-yard line. EA can get a first down before getting a touchdown. 7-11 to go in the ball game. 8-point lead for Platte Valley. Going to bring Spinato in motion. And up the middle is Simmons. He's going to be thrown down by Weir.
Simmons is sacked.
Trevor Weir with a big play there. Loss of 4 back to the 15. Little option play there, and Weir hit Simmons before you make a decision there on the option. Updates with 4.5 to go in the third quarter. Bramer 66, North Shelby 56. And here the crowd getting loud here at East Atchison. Into the third quarter, Nottoway Valley up 2 against South Holt. Simmons, keeper, up the middle. He'll be tackled and driven back there by Platte Valley. Weir and McQueen on the stop. No gain on the play at the 15. Physical football game here at the 15-yard line. Third down and long coming up here. So third down and long. Simmons to Spinato. Off the left side. Spinato runs down inside the 10, down to about the 8.
54 McCrary brings him down. Will be fourth down. We'll call it 8.
Spinato with a nice run up that left side. Shooting his burst through the line of scrimmage. Gets up to the, we'll call it the 8-yard line here. Inside the 9. Gain of 7 on the play. Fourth down and 7 from the 8-yard line. 5:10 to go in the ball game. And we're going to have a timeout by East Atchison. We're going to keep it here for a minute, though, and kind of look around the state. This is a big play here. Fourth down inside the 10-yard line for East Atchison. Update, Drexel leading St. Paul Lutheran to 36-8 in that one. So Drexel looking to keep moving up in the standings there. District 2 seed in that one. Taking on the District 2 1 seed in St. Paul Lutheran. Again, other updates. Rockport, last time I saw, was leading. Update for that game. Mound City, second and goal from the 7. A minute left. Rockport up by 4 in that one. Injury timeout right now there in Rockport, Mound City. Rockport leading 18-14. So one to look for there in the 275. And again, South Holt, Nottoway Valley up 2 in that one, 22-20 going into the fourth quarter in Oregon. So a couple of close games here in the 275 in week number 9. 2 receivers to the right, Spinato and Graves. Man in the backfield with Simmons. Simmons takes the snap, under pressure, rolls out to his right, looking across the middle of the field. Is going to be incomplete, knocked down by Carter Luke, and it's going to be a turnover on down.
Broken up at the goal line, intended for DeRozier.
Intended for DeRozier on that one.
Now it's back to Platte Valley.
Turnover on down. It'll be Platte Valley ball at the 8-yard line. I do not have anything from Worth County. I have not seen any tweets from Worth County Stanberry. From over there. Last time we saw, it was 42-8 Worth County, though. Let me see if there's any updates in that score. I don't see anybody tweeting about that score. Usually Stanberry used to tweet out pretty well, and then now they're 3 and 4 and they don't. Again, 5:03 to go in the ball game. Platte Valley ball inside their own 10-yard line. I formation. One receiver split to the right. 4-man front for East Atchison. Luke, pitch out to the right side. A flag comes down. Pushed out of bounds by Spinato.
Right end. Pushed out of bounds. We have a flag on this play.
Kind of in the area of holding. Let's see what the official call is. Holding against Platte Valley is the call.
Valley.
Back to the 4-yard line.
It's a half the distance call. It'll be first down.
First and 14 coming up here for Platte Valley.
15.
Worth County up 66-14 with 7 minutes to go in that game. So Worth County going to cruise to a win there against their rivals in Sandberry. Sandberry a bit of a down year this year for the Bulldogs. But here, Platte Valley, handoff, Luke up the middle, Luke into the open field, being chased down by Murray. Luke still going, stiff arm, going to try to stay in bounds. He does across the 30, down here the 20-yard line, big run. Carter Luke.
By Lincoln Murray, saving the touchdown.
Luke had 118 yards before that carry. We'll see what he has after that one. That's a big carry out to the 22-yard line of East Atchison. It's a first down brought to you by Nucor LMP after the 54-yard run by Carter Luke. He's now to 172 yards and 2 touchdowns in this game against East Atchison. Yeah, shout out to Trice Floyd there in the comments along with Daniel Phipps. Also, Rockport Mound City, 4th and goal from the 1, 3 seconds left. So a do or die play there, the 4-point lead for Rockport. But here, down to 5 on the play clock, to wind it down more. Down to 3, down to 2, handoff to McCrary, up the middle. McCrary going to be able to get a few yards here up the middle on the right side.
Second down.
As he gets inside the 20, down to about the 18-yard line, gain of 4 in the play. We'll bring up 2nd and 6. And Rockport defense gets the stop. They escape with an 18-14 win over Mound City to go 6-3 in the regular season with losses to Platte Valley, East Atchison, and King City. But Rockport escapes with an 18-14 win over Mound City. Here, McCrary, handoff up the middle, and gain of a yard, maybe up to the 17, maybe the 16-yard line. Final score down south, Archie 58, Liberal 0 is another final. Thank you to Heather McCoy in that one. Hope Mikey had a good game. Everybody stayed healthy down there for Archie. As Platte Valley really ready to wind this clock down. 3:10 to go in the ball game. As McCrary got brought down to the 17-yard line. 3rd down and 5. High formation, Luke, handoff. Right side, makes one man miss. To the end zone, touchdown, Platte Valley. Carter Luke, touchdown, number 3. It's good to have him back for Platte Valley, his second 17-yard touchdown run of the game. And we're down to 2:49 to go. Platte Valley 30, East Atchison 16. Pinning this 2-point conversion to try to make this a full 2-score game in this one. Swinging gate opportunity here. Luke behind him. Blackford looking. Going to try to run for the pylon, and he is not in for 2. Just short.
Conversion's no good. 2:49 left in the ball
So
game.
we will take a timeout here. It is Platte Valley 30, East Atchison 16, with 2:49 to go in the ball game here on Missouri 8-Man football. Facebook Live. As we are back, Platte Valley to kick off here in just a moment. Back to East Atchison. I want to remind everybody tomorrow morning we will have the One of the final games of the regular season there. King City hosting St. Joseph Christian at 10 a.m. over in King City. So the 14 points. So any game 13 points or less in a differential there for district points, they get calculated a little bit different for those wins. So an 8-point win is more impressive than a 6-point win, 10 over an 8, all the way up to 13 points. Anything above 13 points, doesn't matter if you win by 14 or by 50, it counts for the same amount of points there. So that 14 points is a big deciding factor there for some point differentials. If you're Platte Valley, you're trying to get that 2 seed, you want to stay as far ahead as Worth County, EA, and Albany as possible. Here, McCrary, he's going to chip it. It's going to be caught by Simmons, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. Looks like Eder along
Simmons
with
on the return.
Miller on the stop. So first and 10 coming up here for East Atchison. Ball is up to the 33-yard line for the Wolves. First and 10 for East Atchison. Update, Bramer 66, North Shelby 64. Teams combined for 130 points. Here's Simmons, keeper, off the left side, gets away from Wyatt Miller. Will not get away from the rest of the Platte Valley defense. He's brought
Simmons
down.
on the keeper.
Madsen, one of the first guys there, along with Justin Miller.
Justin Miller. Second down.
Nice little run there by Blake Simmons as he gets up to the 39-yard line, gain of 6. Again, Oric, they were up 48-16 with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter over Santa Fe. And again, Archie, 58-0 win over Liberal. They are the outright WeMo champs. Pass over the middle is incomplete. Looking for Spinata. Ball might have been tipped by Miller or Weir there. I couldn't tell who's the pass rusher there. But Spinata was the intended receiver that time, looks like, for East Atchison. 2:09 to go in the ball game. So 2:09 to go. Platte Valley up by 14. Trying to preserve this win and be the outright 275 conference champions and get a higher seed in districts here next week in district number 4. High snap, pass out to Simmons, to Spinato. The cross midfield to the 35-30. Another stutter step, and he's going to be out of bounds, forced out by Blackford, but have enough for a first down. Brought to you by Newport LP up to the 26-yard line.
That's good enough for an EA Wolves. Shasta, here we go.
Up to the 26-yard line here. First down brought to you by Newport LP. That is a 15-yard completion for Spinato and Simmons. .202 to go in the ball game. EA needs 2 scores here. Laying this one down 14. Simmons. Hand off to Graves. And he's going to be swallowed up. Miller and Weir on the stop that time for East Atchison. Justin Miller and Trevor Weir.
Second down.
Going to be a loss of a couple back to the 28-29-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 29. Loss of 3 on the play. Second down and 13. Clock is a moving here. Minute 38 to go. Final score, Worth County 66, Stanberry 14 is the final in that one. So Worth County, they will be 7-2 going into districts. Probably a 4 or 5 seed there for the Tigers. Simmons rolling to his right, under pressure, looking, has a guy in the flat, is DeRozier. Slammed out of bounds by Weir.
DeRozier complete, knocked out of bounds by Weir.
DeRozier getting the full force of Trevor Weir on that one. Inside the 20, down to about the 19-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 20, actually, gain of 9 on the play. Third down and 4 coming up here for East Atchison. Man, Trevor Weir packs a punch. Third down and 4 coming up here for the Wolves. Also, Drexel up 44-14 on St. Paul. Here, a little option play out to Spinato. Spinato gets to the edge, up the sideline, and taken out of bounds.
Spinato knocked out of bounds by Blackford.
Blackford with the touchdown saving tackle.
First down and goal.
Spinato gets inside the 10, down to about
Ball
the
at
6.
the 6-yard line.
Gain of 14 on the play. Clock does stop because he went out of bounds. 1:08 to go in the ball game here. 2-score lead for Platte Valley. Again, 44-14, Drexel over St. Paul. And here it's 30-16, Platte Valley. Up the middle is Simmons, and he's going to be taken for a loss. That is Otto and Miller on the stop.
Simmons
Justin
brought
Miller with
down
an excellent play there.
Behind the line of scrimmage, 2nd down and goal.
Again, this would be a huge stop here for Platte Valley, not only just to win the game, but also, as I said earlier, for district seedings there, situations. They're going to mark this back to the 8, lost at 2 on the play. 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. 40 seconds to go. Bramer up 72-64 on North Shelby. Simmons looking for the end zone, up and incomplete through a couple receivers' hands, almost intercepted by Blackburn. Murray was the intended receiver that time for East Atchison. This will bring up 3rd and goal from the 8. 4.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. Sweet Springs 44, Concordia 36. So a close game there that could really throw a wrench in things in district number 2. If Concordia wins that game, there's a chance of 5 teams being 4 and 5, somewhere between the 3 and 7 seeds there in district number 2. High snap, Simmons, keeper, off the right side. Trying to get to the outside, and it's going to be out of bounds. There is a flag that came down from the back judge. We might have a block in the back here against East Atchison. I believe they got DeRozier there in the block in the back. Leland Otto was the guy who was out there on the outside. They got blocked in the back, it looks like.
Block in the back called against the Wolves. 10-yard penalty remains.
They're going to push this back to the 15-yard line. Repeat the down. So with 26 seconds to go, it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 15. So a couple plays here for the EA offense trying to get into the end zone. Under center is Simmons. Simmons, back to pass. Looking up, and it's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by McQueen, and that will do it here. As McQueen pulls down the interception inside the 10-yard line, gets out to about the 13. And Platte Valley is going to hold on for a win here. 30-16 over East Atchison. Get the 14-point win. Platte Valley will be no lower than the 3 seed when districts come out tomorrow. In my opinion, it kind of depends on where Albany
If we
ends
can
up.
get the senior parents
I think Platte Valley seeding-wise will end up as the
not
2 seed going into the
playing football to get to
playoffs. It
the
just
West
depends if
End
Albany,
match.
if they jump up to that 3
Past
seed,
the Platte Valley
they would then flip
cheerleaders will
over
be
Platte
lined
Valley.
out
If they're
as you
the
appear in the program.
4 or lower, they would still stay, and no way Platte Valley could fall below the 2. So that's a big win there for Platte Valley. East
That'll be
Atchison,
the last play
a
of the ball
close
game,
loss
folks.
here, but they will be falling to
Your final
8-1
score.
on the season. We'll see where
Platte
East
Valley
Atchison's going to
football
fall.
team
They could be,
East Atchison Wolves.
I would guess, either the 4 or 5 seed. They'll probably be in that big game in 2 weeks that we'll have some highlights for you there on Missouri 8-man football. The final score, Worth County defeated Stanberry 66-14. Worth County, they are either going to be,
Next week the playoffs begin. Stay
I would
tuned
say,
for
the
district
4 or
seeding.
5 seed for Worth County. They're probably in that
Remember,
playing
as
game.
always, don't text and drive.
Even if Albany
Thank
is
you.
the 5 seed behind Worth County, I believe they jump over them.
We get all the
The only
senior
way Worth
parents
County can keep
and the
that 3
senior
seed is if
athletes
Albany
lined
stays
up.
the 5 and EA is
The
the
West
4.
End, we will
At
get
that
our
point, you would
ceremony
have
started
North
and
Angel the 1,
complete before you know it.
Platte Valley the 2, Worth County the 3,
EA
Albany the
fans, please
4.
stay in the stands to honor
Sorry,
our
EA
seniors
the 4,
and their
Albany the
parents.
5 is the only way you can get that at that point.
If Platte
So
Valley would take the left
a lot of
exit,
different
that would be
possibilities
great as well.
there. We'll have to see at the end of the night. But a big win here for Platte Valley over East Atchison back-to-back years. Platte Valley defeats East Atchison in the season finale. And this year, Platte Valley gets the outright 275 conference title. East Atchison will finish second in the conference there and go 8-1 in the regular season going into the playoffs. Thank you to Miss Vicky Riley for saying the nice words there on the stream. Lockwood, they defeat Rich Hill 65-6 is the final score in that one. So a quick timeout. When we come back, I'll go through some scores I have that are finals so far and kind of look at the games that are still going on here. Again, another one, Bramer up 72-70 on North Shelby. So if you like basketball, you would love that game. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have some more scores here from Missouri 8-Man Football, Facebook Live. What? Above Albany? I think they're going to fall a little bit farther than you think, though. Their strength of schedule is terrible compared to Platte. Compared to you guys, Worth County and Albany, it's like 7 games worse than everybody else. Because, like, you guys played Albany in the out-of-conference. Worth County played Lawn. They played Stanberry. Yeah. If they're between you guys and Albany, or if Worth County is between you guys and them, you guys can get a complete problem.
Yeah, so
You usually need Albany to stay at the 5 seed.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is senior parent night here at East Atchison. We would like to honor the Fairfax and Tarkio High School seniors and their parents for being in band, cheerleading, cross-country, golf, and football. At this time, we would like to start introducing first our band members. Miss Faith Anderson. She is the daughter
As
of
we are
Melody
back here, and
Stephen
again,
Anderson,
so
and has
next
been in
week,
band all 4
everyone
years.
has a bye. There's
Thank
only
you,
7 games
Melody and Stephen.
left on the schedule for next week. They'll be all
Daniel
playing
Dean
games, so if you're a
Lesher
7
is the
through 10
son of
seed,
Corey and
you will be
Jennifer
playing
Lesher.
next week. Other than that, you have a bye week next week, and you will play in
Thank you,
district
Daniel,
quarterfinals.
Corey, and Jennifer.
I would guess Worth County is either the 4
Karen
or 5 seed,
McDonald.
taking on either Albany
She is
or
the
East
daughter of
Ashton,
Christy
depending
McDonald and
on
Jake
how
Smith.
the
She has been
points
in
kind of work
band
themselves
all
out.
4
Platte
years.
Valley, they'll be either the 2 or
Georgia,
3
Sue
seed.
Swinehart.
North Andrew will be the 1 in
She is
district
the daughter
4.
of Scott and
Again,
Holly
still things
Swinehart.
to figure out there
She has
in
been in band all 4
the
years.
District
Thank you,
3.
Georgia, Scott, and Holly.
If Bramer, if they hold on to win, they'll be the 2 seed. If they lose, it could be a mess
Miss
there between
Josie
them,
King.
North Shelby, and Bramer to kind of
Josie
see
is the daughter of
start
Chris
seeing
and
Bramer,
Beth King and has been a cheerleader
King City
for 4
the
years.
for that. Also,
Thank you, Josie, Chris,
South
and
Holt,
Beth.
they are now up 28-22
Karen
on
McDonald,
Norway
as you
Valley.
already see out there,
With 2.5 to go in that ball game, so
been a
South Holt trying to
cheerleader for
avoid the
4
upset
years.
to Norway Valley
Thank you
in that
for
one.
Kira,
And again,
Christy,
I'll
and
probably go
Jake
through
once
all of
again.
these scores updates tomorrow
And
at 10 a.m.
Tessa
King City St. Joe Christian.
Tessa is the daughter
For you
of
guys on
Michael
that
and
one.
Cindy
You guys had a
Rowe,
great
and has
night.
been
I'm
a
going to jump off here and do some
cheerleader all 4
interviews
years.
here for the Daily
Thank
Forum
you.
for you guys.
Tessa,
Make sure
Michael,
you guys
and
follow
Cindy.
the scoreboard updates. We'll have those for you as well. And thank you guys
And
for
now our
watching
senior
here.
cross-country
Platte Valley,
runner.
275 conference
First,
champions for the
Mr.
30-16 win
Brayden
over
Larson.
East Atchison.
Braden is the
Sonado,
son of
73
Matt
yards
and
rushing,
Teresa Larson and
another
has been in
47
cross-country
receiving.
for 1
Simmons
year.
threw for 105
Thank you,
and
Braden,
ran for
Matt,
their
and Teresa.
4 yards, 37 yards rushing for Blake
Wave,
Graves.
Daniel Dean Lesher.
189 and
He's on
3
the
touchdowns to the
cross-country
ground
team.
for Carter Luke.
You remember, he's the
Blackford
son
threw
of
for
Corey and
46
Jennifer
yards and
Lesher.
interception for
He's been
Platte
in
Valley.
cross-country all
And that'll
4
do it
years.
for us here. See if there's any
And
other
Kira,
updates before
our
I
third
sign off here. I don't see
let's hear
anything.
it
We'll see you
for
guys
her.
tomorrow
She's
at
been
10
in
a.m.
cross-country for 1
Missouri
year.
football.
She's the daughter of Christy McDonald and Jake Smith. Let's hear it for our senior golfers. Josie King is already out there. You heard her getting a state title this week. She's the daughter of Chris and Bev King and has been a golfer all 4 years. Kelsey Kerwin, your 1A state champion, is the daughter of Charlie and Saran Kerwin. Kelsey's been in golf all 4 years, but has been dealing with Charlie for 17 of those. Thank you, Kelsey, Charlie, and Saran. And finally, our football players. Let's hear for a great football game tonight. Our first football player is Mr. Connor Brown. He's the son of Jason and Rochelle Brown and has been in football for 3 years. Thank you, Connor, Jason, and Rochelle. Tyler Donaldson. He's the son of Paul Donaldson and Krista and Tim Scott. He's been in football all 4 years. Thank you, Tyler, Paul, Krista, and Tim. Braden Thomas Graves. Braden is the son of John and Beth Graves. Braden has been in football all 4 years. Thank you to Braden, John, and Beth. Charlie Litherberry. Charlie is the son of Stephanie Litherberry and Chuck Litherberry and has been in football all 4 years. Thank you, Charlie, Stephanie, and Chuck. And Jared Spinato. Jared is the son of Jessica Handy and Stephen and Shanna Spinato. Jared's been in football all 4 years. Thank you to Jared, Jessica, Stephen, and Shanna. Thank you to all of our athletes, all of our parents, band members, cheerleaders, cross country, golf, and football. Thank you all for your years for the East Atchison Wolves Athletics. Let's hear it once again for our senior athletes and their parents.
Hey, Carter, I'll be down in just a second.
Thank you, seniors. It's picture time.